Hey, I'm Eric. I'm listening to 100 albums in 100 days. For all the details on what I'm doing and why, check out the video pinned in my profile. Today I listened to the 1987 album Actually from the Pet Shop Boys. So I had a friend in high school named Rob who we would swap off driving to school some weeks. And he was a big fan of the Pet Shop Boys. Even had one of their posters in his bedroom. He would play in his car when whenever he was driving. That's aside from what I saw on MTV and heard on the radio, that's all the experience I had with the Pet Shop Boys. I never heard a full album. He was a bigger fan, or he would play the previous album more, which was Please, I think. That's the one with West End Girls on it, which is one of my favorite 80s songs in general, not just the Pet Shop Boys. But when he would play that album, I would kind of tune it out. It just wasn't, besides a couple of songs on there, it just wasn't my kind of, like I mentioned in the past couple of days, I was really into hard rock and heavy metal and hair bands, and just did not fit into any of those categories. So I was looking forward to listening to this. And it's got What Have I Done to Deserve This? And It's a Sin on this album, which I like both of those songs. Those are on my big 80s playlist. But the rest of it just kind of, I know this kind of sounds harsh, but the rest of it was just kind of boring at times. I'm not a huge fan of disco or electronica, or whatever you want to categorize these guys into. I just found it a little bit boring at times and just kind of lost interest while I was listening. There's another song on here called Shopping, which I've heard in other television shows and on in other media. That gets used a lot. And it's an okay song. But yeah, like I said, overall, it just kind of lost me at times. Just didn't keep my attention. I think, like some other artists that I've mentioned during this list, there'll be a best of artists, where I just listen. We'll have a best of, list of songs. Because I did do this after I listened to this. I went out and they have a huge catalog. It's very extensive, and I fast forwarded to 3 or 4 different albums in the future, like even recently. And just sampled some songs thinking maybe I would like something, newer, and just didn't do it for me. I just, I listened to them. I listened to, I think 4 or 5 other songs from 3 other albums, and it didn't hit with me, which is fine. That's the way it goes. That's why I'm doing this project to begin with, is just to hear some other things to see if I like it or not, and see what I missed or if I didn't miss it. So I think the Pet Shop Boys will stay a best of type artist for me. I do have like 5 of their songs on my 80s playlist. So I'll probably just stay with that. If you're a Pet Shop Boys fan, let me know if there's another album you think I would like. If you haven't heard this album, it's up to your discretion whether you like it or not, or whether you want to listen to it or not. Like I said, it's got What Have I Done to Deserve This? And It's a Sin. Those are the 2 songs that you'll probably have heard. But it's up to your discretion whether you want to listen to the rest of it or not. If you do, though, let me know what you think.